You're right, mate. How's it going? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. It's episode number 42 today. Hope you're all doing well. Now, in today's episode, we're going to get loads of packs and stuff from the Gauntlet, which is pretty awesome. So if you enjoy it, do me a favor, hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe as well to the channel if you're new, and then don't forget all my social links are down below. So we've got a concept squad currently. Why is that, Tom? Well, as you can see on screen, Raya is the concept player in the team. I've sort of rebuilt the squad, basically put in Balde and Talvan and Saliba. And essentially just sort of chopped and changed the team around a little bit. Now, we could go out and buy David Raya. It was 18,000 coins, maybe a tiny little bit less. Yeah, 17,750. That's when I bought him. Now, I genuinely don't know if that's now the price of 87s or if that's just the price of him. But we're up to about 200,000 coins once Karchawi and Salma sold. We could go above 200,000 when we discard our Inform Welbeck, because he wasn't really selling, and then sold both Tonali and On a Battle. 225,000 coins plus a David Raya. Everything else in the club is untradeable. Well, we've got some tradable, like fodder players, but like low rated stuff. So nothing that's really worth anything, I don't think. So we complete Ultimate Scream Diego Luna. Got that done by playing a bunch of squad battles and stuff off camera. Nice to add another player to the club, but it's not really like I've got so many players in my club which I just don't know if I'll ever use, but they're special items, so I'm kind of keeping hold of them in case we need them for some sort of gauntlet or something. I'll keep them for another month or so until I realize, okay, I'm never going to use you again. You can pop yourself off into an SBC. That's how I'm pretty much going to do things. But what we are going to do over the next episode or two is really build upon the fodder and like really restore the club again, because we obviously did the Pogba SBC, completely cleared out our entire club and wiped a lot of our coin balance out as well. And that leaves me with nothing but a Pogba, I guess. He's performed like all right for me, pretty well. Like I like the card. I was always going to do the first special Pogba card that came out, no doubt about it. But part of me is like, well, I should probably try and get like Busquets because he looks awesome. He's got icon chemistry and like Spanish would help links with my Bonmati, etc. So like there's potential, if we can do really well the next couple of days, that I might just about have the fodder to work on Busquets. And then after that, we would then need to try and build the fodder up for Jordi Alba as well. I don't know if it can all be done, but that would completely mean that I'm out of the picture for doing hero and icon SBCs this week. I could just do those instead, which probably do better in terms of the views for the videos. It's easier to clickbait you guys into watching the vids, but I just feel like it wouldn't improve my team. What's more important? I don't know. Who knows? I guess you'll see over the next couple of days what I decide to do. But daily SBC's done. I feel like the last couple of days, we've been building on these daily SBCs. It's actually got me to a point where I've got loads of non-rares and rares in the club, by the way. Oh, first walkout of the episode from my 80 times 5. And it's an English striker from the Bundesliga. Holy rating. Yeah, let's go, Harry. Welcome to the club, mate. One of my footballer mates that I've known for a long old time. For those of you that don't know, once presented him with the Premier League Player of the Month at the Tottenham training grounds. So just we go way back, me and Harry. I call him Hazza actually because we're such good mates. But yeah, we also get a walkout in our 85 to 87, and it is an English cam from the Premier League. No, I'm not mates with Cole Palmer. I've been in the same room as Cole Palmer. He was at one of the launch events. I think the FC 25 launch event. But yeah, me and Cole aren't. We're not as friendly as me and Hazza. God, I'll stop that now. Anyway, I also met Ibra once. I might as well say that to you guys, right? Because I never forego a chance of mentioning that I once met Zlatan. Anyway, Gauntlet time. This is squad number 1. It's kind of poor, not gonna lie. It's an all right team, and that's about it. And I think we're gonna realise that. goodness knows what we're going to do once they eventually change it to 5 teams for gauntlets, because we certainly don't have a club that could put a 5 awesome teams together. I can barely put 3 together at the moment. It's a bit weird. But yeah, we do go 2-0 up in this first game, but that was the only good part of this match, because it goes from like good and great, 2-0 up, to bad, to worse, to terrible, to absolutely horrific. Basically, I'm going to get beaten in my very first game. The good thing about Gauntlet, all right, currently, is that they've now switched it up. The first couple of weeks for Kudus and Diouf, super sweaty. You have to win 3 in a row in your gauntlets, and you get multiple chances to do that in order to actually unlock the player. Whereas now they've changed it more. They've sort of switched it a little bit from like uber sweat to more about playing the game, and you can unlock the player quicker if you win your 3 in a row or whatever, or you can play more and it takes you a little bit longer, but you'll earn the player as well. So I'm pretty thankful for that, because, you know, we missed out on that Diouf card, which is no big deal, but you know that as this game goes on, there'll be like 1 or 2 players that are in the Gauntlet that I would absolutely love, and if I had to rely on myself winning 3 in a row, I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. The pressure seems to get to me, and I'd hate to miss out on a card because I'm not good enough. So as an average gamer, I would like to big up the fact that, yeah, you can just sort of play more games to get the player as well, which, thank you, I appreciate that. The Gauntlet doesn't need to be the sweatiest game mode, right? We've got rivals and champs. Just let us be. Let us unlock stuff. All right, cool. Anyway, so you'll see in my first running Gauntlet, there is actually a way. And these Gauntlet rewards have been spectacular as well. There's 83 times 10s available in October, nearly November. I mean, maybe, are we now moving away from the slower power curve? Because those are some pretty big packs to give out. Maybe they realised that that sort of thing didn't quite work, and that we're now moving back to more of a how things were in previous games. I don't know. I guess we'll see as time goes on. We've got a new season starting tomorrow, so we'll see what the rewards are like for that as well. And I wonder if FC26 might be making a little bit of a change, because obviously we had the patch, etc. Things might be shifting a little bit, and I might be okay with it. I'm not too sure, but there is actually a way. Now, I don't have the exact method for you, as I don't manage to do it myself. But there is apparently an exact way for you guys to win or get all of the Gauntlet rewards. So there are 10 objectives, and you have to complete any 8 of those 10 objectives in order to complete and unlock Benzema. But apparently, if you do it in a specific order, and you might have to be quite good at the game to do this in order to, like, you know, ensure that you win a certain Gauntlet or whatever, 3 in a row or whatever it may be, in order to unlock all of the 83 times 10s. Now, there are 4 up for grabs, and today I'm only going to be able to unlock 2 out of the 4 before I completed the entire objective. But yeah, apparently if you like the first 2 runs of the Gauntlet, you can go 3 for 3 if you want, and then 2 out of 3 wins. You don't want to completely win it straight off the bat. Is that right? I guess you don't want to win it in the first couple of times, because that will complete everything. Yeah, you don't want to win it. You want to go like 2 out of 3 both times, I think. And then you need to go for a little run in the Gauntlet where you win 0 and you score 0, because that will help get certain objectives done. And then I think you end up needing to like win the whole thing and go 3 for 3. And you have to do it in a specific order. There's probably like 100 TikToks telling you exactly what you're looking for. So maybe search on TikTok for FC26 Gauntlet. And I'm sure someone there will have made a viral video to help you out. But yeah, I didn't kind of realize it at the time that playing this game, you either get the rewards for playing the game or you get the rewards for winning the Gauntlet. I think it was meant to be that you would only unlock 2 83 times 10s if you play it or if you win it really early, depending on which way around you do it. So yeah, there is that. And I wonder if at some point we might see a slight change so that you can unlock everything if you want to, because it feels a little bit weird, almost getting the same rewards or almost being punished for getting it done quicker. I'm not sure. I'm waffling anyway at this point. But we're 2-0 in this second run in Gauntlet, so we're into the final game of this session. Can we win it? Can we go through it 3 for 3 in the Gauntlet? First time I've done that since the first week where we did it for Kudus. We did unlock Kudus, of course. Missed out on Youth because I just could not win 3 in a row. And I kind of gave up a little bit on it as well. But 1-1 so far in this game. I kind of switched it around for this second run and used my different teams in different orders. So that made no sense to me, but I fancied trying it out a little bit differently because, yeah, I lost my first game last time, didn't I? So I actually used a stronger team first to get the win on the board and get things rolling. And I was trying to go 3 for 3 in this one. I wasn't trying to, like, finesse the system or anything. I was just trying to get it done, trying to unlock the Benzema card as quick as I possibly could. Not really realising that there was a way that you might be able to unlock all of it. Doué scores a lovely goal there. I think at 5-2 up after 60 minutes, it would be quite something if I was able to bottle that, right? Oh, no. Oh, Tom. No, I didn't. I ended up winning 5-3. We went 3 for 3. We went perfect in the Gauntlet. It's nice to see my gamer tag there pop up with perfect above its name. I agree. Thank you very much. And that, of course, then unlocks me 8 out of 8 of the objectives, and I miss out on this one and the other one. I did go and play another game in Gauntlet to see if, even if I lost, like whether it would count, and it didn't. So I've completed it, and I miss out on 283 times 10s. Maybe that's how it was supposed to be. But we unlocked this pretty awesome Benzema card, a French female card, and then a bunch of like cosmetic Evo stuff. Ultimate Scream, a participant, a competitor, and a champion badge. Jockey plus, right mid, inside, forward, plus. Hello, that's awesome. And then packs as well, ending off with 2 of the 83 times 10s. So this was really profitable. Like I played 6 games of FC and unlocked all of this stuff. That's kind of different to how it's been going. You know, you play all weekend rivals for absolutely nowhere near this level of rewards. So definitely get yourself in the Gauntlet. You don't even need to be that good. You just need to play a bunch of games at it. You got so many opportunities. Just play the Gauntlet and you'll get that Benzema eventually, and a couple of 83 times 10s as well. Well worth your time, I would say. So for the rest of the episode, the final part of the episode, we might as well open up our spoils and see what we can get. Starting off with an Emi Martinez in a 5-player pack. The next pack is going to be a 7 times 82 plus. We see our first walkout. Hello. Right back. English La Liga A. We're Trent Alexander-Arnold. We're used to seeing him now. Second time I've packed him in just a couple of days. As he was in one of my Gauntlet squads, actually. My first owner, Trent. So welcome to the club again. You can go in the SBC storage for hopefully Busquets, maybe an Icon SBC. I don't know. We'll see. A 5 times 83 gets me another walkout here. Centre mid. Italian. Serie A is going to be Barella, isn't it? Single walkout because the flag is flapping all over the place. For those of you that did or didn't know the double walkout tell so far, again, there'll be a TikTok out there. If you guys don't know it by now, you're probably not that interested. We get actually an Ultimate Scream in the pack. That's my first one of these packed, by the way. And we didn't even get the tunnel for it, but we get Doué, and we also get Barella in that pack as well. But yeah, he's not a walkout, is he, as an 84 rated Scream? So I guess that's why we didn't get the tunnel. And then to end the episode, we have 2 83 times 10s, starting off with a walkout here. English CDM, that's going to be Declan Rice, singular walkout, unfortunately. Would have been really nice to see like a double or even like the promo tunnel here. But we've got 1 pack left, so you never know. We could potentially see that. But yeah, Declan Rice, welcome. I think we've already got him as well. We recently packed him. So another one for the SBC storage amongst some other 83 rated cards. I'll get some 85 to 87s done with those 83s. And then the final 83 times 10 didn't give me a walkout. What? Sad. It's going to be Granit Xhaka, who I believe is an 85. So it's the best possible scenario if you're not going to get yourself a walkout. Although would an ultimate screen be better? Probably. And yeah, we get 85, few 84s, bunch of 83s. It is what it is. But yeah, loads more fodder has just entered the club. We've topped it up really, really nicely. And we've got Benzema, which is cool. I might even want to try and get him into the squad. Don't know how we'll do that. An easy way would be to use Kante, but I'm sure Kante's probably gone up in price because of the Benzema cards. And is he better than what we've got? Is he better than what we've got here in the club? I don't know. Maybe off the bench. We'll give him a go at some point. But yeah, do the Gauntlet. It's worth it. The rewards are great. And maybe search up a TikTok if you want to find out how to unlock all of the packs, because there's an 83 times 20 basically there that were up for grabs that I wasn't able to get. But if you've enjoyed the episode, do me a little favor, hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Cheers, and follow me on socials. All the links are down below. Have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.